friends, welcome back to my channel. For today my topic is the Tippy of the jungle. In this chapter we are going to learn about the girl named Tippy Digray. In this about this girl, she was a very young girl at the age of 10. She lived started living with the animals just like a part of the uh, forest only. In a previous chapter, means the first part of this chapter, Rochelle giraffe in Kenya, we have learned that the family was very part of a giraffe only, very familiar with the giraffe only, attract with the giraffe. But the girl Tippy is very familiar with all the animals like leopard, cheetahs, penguins, ostrich, elephants, like this. Now let us start this chapter. Now, when the Tippy Digray was of 10-year-old, she used to live with the animals, and Tippy was known as the real life Mowgli. She was born to the French wildlife photographers. Her parents was a wildlife photographers and a filmmakers in Namibia in 1990, and lived among the animals in indigenous populations in the jungles of southern Africa. They used to live in southern Africa among the animals, populations in the jungles. During her time, she rode on the back of an ostrich. When she used to live in the jungle, she used to ride on the back of an ostrich, elephant, hanged of a wood of cheetah by her side, cheetah sides, and leopard her land. Leopard would used to link her hand. Few young children are boast of having taken a casual afternoon nap resting their heads on the tiger's stomach, and the few children also used to rest on the tiger's stomach. She was no fear. Tippy was a very strong girl. She don't have any fear that she used to live with leopard, cheetahs, elephant, ostrich, etc. She did not realize that she was not the same size as Abu the elephant. The elephant name was Abu, and she did not realize that the elephant is so large and she's a so small girl. She would look into her eyes. The Tippy was used to look into the elephant eyes and used to say anything to the elephants. She was extensively photographed by her parents in the moving and heartwarming manner. I have told you that her parents was filmmaker and photographers, wildlife photographers. So she used to photograph by her parents. As you can see that Tippy is sitting on the trunk of an elephant, riding with the ostrich and duck, penguins, etc. Now, what is the most remarkable about these images in that they show that Tippy's sense of a belongingness in the wild. These pictures shows us that the belongingness in the wild of the Tippy. She is not a tourist of a jungle safari. She is a part of a jungle as much as a fictional counterpart Mowgli, penned by Rudyard Kipling was. She was not a tourist of a jungle. She was a part of a jungle only, just like a Mowgli that was penned by the Rudyard Kipling. And Tippy is seen by the forest animals as being one of their own. Tippy forest animals. Tippy was seen by the forest animals, and they think that it is a one of their own. Even though her family moved back to the palace when she was 10, and when she was 10 years old, her family moved back to the Paris. Tippy experience and child have followed into otherhood. She is trained filmmaker herself now and wishes to raise awareness about the wildlife preservation through her work. She was trained herself as a filmmaker, and she used to raise awareness about the wildlife preservation through her work. Now let us read some important portion of this part. Tippy Digray lived in the Namibia, South Africa during the first 10 years in her life. In her whole life, when till the age of 10 years, she spent her in the jungle during first 10 years in Namibia in South Africa. She lived like a real life Mowgli, riding on ostrich back, conversing with elephants, hiking in the woods with the cheetahs, getting her hands licked by the leopard, and resting on the tiger's stomach. Tippy parents were French wildlife photographers and filmmakers. Tippy was a real life Mowgli. She was known as the real life Mowgli? Because she used to ride on an ostrich back, conversing with the elephants. She used to talk with elephants, and cheetahs used to lick her land, and leopard also, and she used to rest on the stomach of the tiger. Now, Tippy parents was a French wildlife photographers. Her parents, Chris, had an influence on her later in life. She is trained filmmakers now and wishes to raise awareness about wildlife preservation through her work. Now, she was trained herself as a filmmaker, and she used to raise awareness among the all peoples about the wildlife preservation by her work. The important except that her parents brought out through the photographs that her childhood experience in the jungle and the South Africa, and that Tippy had a sense of a belongingness. And these pictures, she used to the way she used to pictures that show that how she was belongingness with the animals. Now, this was the chapter Tippy of a Jungle. In our next video, I will tell you about the Shaun among the wolves. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.